Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, after President William Samoei Ruto receiving a recommendation from Parliamentary Committee on the 4 IEBC commissioners who did not agree with the Wafula Chebukati's results, finally today Ruto has constituted a tribunal to start the removal of the 4 commissioners from office. And this is what you need to know about that commissioner. President Ruto has appointed Court of Appeal Judge Agri Mchelule to chair a 5-member tribunal to probe Juliana Cherel and other 3 embattled IEBC commissioners. By the way, this one has already been gazetted. So you see, he will try to make sure that he's trying to create something that will look like he's following the law till the end. Members include Caroline Kamende Daudi, Linda Gaki Kome, Matthew Njaramba, Said Khamis, Joint Secretarial Kibet Kirui Emmanuel, Irene Nduta Ncheo, Legal Counsel, Peter Munge Murage, Zamzam Abdi. Now, so after this probing, they will prepare a report and submit it as a recommendation to the president, which will see the 4 commissioners being removed from office, and anyone who will try to go even to the court, he will not help. This is the reaction from Raila Odinga in response to this. And by the way, Raila Odinga is saying that Ruto is rigging 2027 election in 2022 just by this act. According to Raila Odinga, Ruto is dangerous more than Moi. And Raila is saying that the same thing Ruto is doing today are the same things that Kibaki tried in 2007, where Kibaki single-handedly appointed the ECK Commission, Election Commission of Kenya, single-handedly to oversee an election where he was also a participant. Ruto is doing the same. So Raila is telling that Azimio will protest harder than they did in 2007. Listen to Raila Odinga shortly.
Statements on the start of public consultations on the state of the nation, December 2 mwaka 2022. As was expected, the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee of the National Assembly has recommended the formation of a tribunal to kick out the 4 IEBC commissioners. And as we are talking here, already the commission of the tribunal has already been set up. The outcome was predetermined, and there was clearly no need for JLAC to spend taxpayers' money purporting to be giving a hearing to the 4 commissioners. You have said before, and we will say it again, the tribulations of the commissioners are not about 2022 elections. This is about 2027 elections. That is why it is not Wafula Chebukati facing JLAC, despite being indicted by the Supreme Court. The 4 are being forced out because William Ruto and the old administration want a clean slate at the IEBC and fill it with his stooges and henchmen for the 2027 elections. Mr. Ruto wants to rig the 2027 elections in 2022. The order is on the campaign trail for the 2027 elections in 2022. if that is what the administration has decided to prioritize, we are ready to join them down that path. As a mere party, our concern and fear is that we have been here before. We were here in 2007 when the Kibaki administration single-handedly picked IEBC officials ahead of the elections. We protested. We were called names. We were told the administration was acting within the law. That single undertaking, when it was over, left more than 1,300 Kenyans dead, pulled thousands of Kenyans out of their homes, and drove the economy into the gutters through the post-election violence. As happened back then, UDA is amending the laws governing the appointment of IEBC commissioners to allow the administration complete leeway to pack the commission with his henchmen. You have gone back way before. We have gone back that way before the IPPG deal that allowed the government and opposition specific numbers at the commission. As a new party, we wish to underscore that Ruto has taken a machete to hack the pieces and mutilate the 2010 constitution, which he did not support, with the leader of the red flag. We are witnessing the emergence of a darker form of dictatorship than what we witnessed under KANU. We in Azimio are here to let Kenyans know that with the benefit of history, we are going to protest and resist much more strongly than we did in 2007, because we now know just how wrong this can go if we do not stop it now. So we appeal to Kenyans to get us right and clear. This is not about the 4 commissioners. This is about the 2027 elections that could go terribly wrong if we let the Ruto administration get away with the fires they are lighting.
Now, there is no any other better way to explain the motive behind the speed in which William Ruto has rushed to remove the 4 IEBC commissioners other than a strategy to rig the 2027 general election. He has started right now. And this move also is meant to scare the new team that is going to appoint into the office, to know that in case they try to play him, then he can easily remove them and they have nowhere to take him. It is also an intimidation to the upcoming team in that office. Because if he was able to rig election when he was not holding to the system, now he is at the center of the system. Whether he's going to lose election, he will attempt to rig it. So he's scaring the new team before they come to the office. That you try that, I make my way to come to power, I remove you and you have nowhere to take me. That is just a warning. So you can see, before Chebukati leaves the office, it's like these commissioners are going to leave earlier than Chebukati. He's revenging. And Ruto is determined to rig this election. The speed in which is doing these things, he is clearly telling the opposition that I will do what I want and you will take me nowhere. But he does not understand the repercussion behind this. Ukishasukuma watu kwa kona zaidi, kama ni umbwa unapiga ama ni paka, uipeleke kwa kona na ikose mahali pa kupitia, itakuangukia, ikuume ndio ipate nafasi ya kupita. Ruto is putting too much pressure on the opposition side. And when the pressure will lack space to exit, it might turn an anarchy before he realizes. He might take it like a joke, but many Kenyans are tired, many Kenyans are angry, especially if he's going to fail Kenyans in the next 5 years, whereby no one will have anything to, because many Kenyans will have nothing to lose. When life becomes unbearable, unaffordable, then you want to force yourself to the people. They will look for a way to remove you. Or this can lead to the kind of talk we were having after 2017 election, secession. Some people will just get tired and fail to have their own jurisdiction to govern themselves, collect their taxes and govern themselves, rather than giving your taxes to another person who even does not consider you in their government and using rigging ways to get to power and want to lead you.